Hi there, I'm Natalie Silverman, host of the Fertility Podcast, and I want to tell you what the Fertility Podcast can do for you. First things first, if you're struggling with painful periods, I want to say here and now that is not just how it is. You can speak to your mom, your sister, your aunt, find out whether this is something that happened to them. Have this conversation, okay? Because what you may well find is that there could be links to things like adenomyosis or endometriosis, which maybe you've started to hear spoken about more in the press. It's one of the topics that we cover on the podcast. Getting pregnancy ready is a whole topic where we delve into all the things that you can think about if you're just starting to try to conceive. Maybe you've been trying for a while and things aren't happening, so you've started asking Dr. Google. You might be asking online. And the one thing that I want to say is that we're all so different. So what might work for someone might not work for you. And the best thing to do is to find credible evidence-based information. And that's what I'm proud to say we offer with the Fertility Podcast. There's a whole A to Z of topics covered, and I'm going to kind of break them down to explain what you can access through all of the podcast app as well as through the fertilitypodcast.com. So when it comes to getting pregnancy ready, you really want to be sure of what's going on with your cycle and know kind of the things to be looking out for, the key signs to know when you're ovulating. And these are things that we talk about. How to track your cycle, whether it's pen and paper, whether it's using an app. I've got brilliant experts, and Kate Davis, who is my co-host on the podcast, is a specialist in PCOS and helping you understand your cycle more. So we talk about that a lot. Maybe you've been reading about your diet. Maybe you've been looking at supplements, wondering what the right ones to take. Again, we talk all about what you need to understand when it comes to supplements, how your diet can really affect your fertility. And all the conversations that we have are not just for women, they're for men too. I want to make sure that you understand that sperm health is affected by lifestyle. Protein shakes have a real impact. Smoking is not good for anybody trying to conceive. And again, these are all things that we talk about. When it comes to the tests, if maybe you are listening or watching this and you've been trying for a while, we talk about the tests that you need to be thinking about and how you can now test at home. We are in strange times and it may not be easy for you to travel somewhere to get tested. So don't be put off by what is going on in the world and put things on hold when you want to know more about your fertile health. Even if you're not thinking about starting your family right now, but you're just curious because of the stuff that you're reading in the press or maybe conversations that you're having with your peers, you can empower yourself by really taking time to learn more about what could be impacting your fertility and making those changes in your day-to-day, whether it's products that you're using, whether it's using plastics, whether it's having your mobile phone in your pocket. Guys, there's so much to learn, and we're not really taught it at school. We're pretty much taught how not to get pregnant, not how to get pregnant. And so that is what the Fertility Podcast can help you with. Be sure to subscribe in your favorite podcast app or just visit thefertilitypodcast.com where you can choose how you want to subscribe. You can listen there as well. And I'm sure that you will find something to help you take that next step.